Keenan Shanholtz here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty at 2254 Ashton Woods Drive in Moorefield, West Virginia. Got this log cabin here on 33 acres, only 2 miles off a 4-lane superhighway and 15 minutes from a Walmart. You'd never believe that when you're here because it's so quiet and so private. But you got the cabin here, got a nice shed to keep your lawnmower, your ATV, all that good stuff in. And I'll walk you around here, try to go a little slow. But the real selling feature to this place is what I'm about to show you. So this cabin sits up on this little hill here and it overlooks Clifford Run, which is the stream, and I'll zoom in on it. You can see and hear the stream from the cabin, yet you're out of the flood zone here. And there's really not even that much water in it right now. And you'll see pictures I have online when there's more water in it. But even standing here right now, you're not going to be able to hear this in the video, but I can hear the water running from right here. And there are times when it's roaring so hard that you can hear it flowing from inside the house with the windows closed. But the question I'm sure everybody's going to ask is, why is the price on this thing only $299.9 for a log cabin on 33 acres in Ashton Woods? Reason is, the exterior of this cabin needs some serious TLC thanks to some furry little squirrels. And I'll just show you here. Squirrels have chewed the ends of these logs like crazy. And the owner's battled this ever since he's had the place. One good thing about this place, it has 2 mini splits in it, so you got heat and cool, very efficient. But just look here. The squirrels have chewed this thing to pieces on the outside, and some of the shingles are a little jacked up right there on the porch roof. The inside of this thing's fine, and I'll take a video on the inside, but it's priced accordingly, knowing that you're going to have to spend some money here and figure out what you're going to do about the squirrels. The owner maybe thought about covering it in board and batten siding, you know, or just cutting the ends off the logs there, because that's where the majority of the damage is just on the butt ends of the logs that stick out. But they have really worked on this place. But once again, totally livable, totally functional. Some of the paint, as you can see, is cracking on the, that needs to be peeled and repainted, you know, on the basement walls. But this place is going to require some TLC on the outside to get it up to snuff. But it's well worth it, and the price reflects that. So, but what I will point out, there's a little road here that goes beyond my truck on the property. And right down through there, there's actually a really nice little meadow down there along the creek that the owners used to camp on before they built the cabin. So, and I haven't measured, but this thing's got well over 1,000 feet of frontage on the creek, and that is the boundary pretty much on the whole one side. But it's just got a ton of creek frontage. A lot of the land lays steep, but a lot of it lays nice too in the bottom. So I'd say out of the 33 acres, probably about 15 of it's pretty nice, which by Ashton Woods standards, that's pretty good. And it's tucked right down in here off the road. You can't even hardly see it when the leaves are on the trees. But I'll take a video inside and get one down at the stream and everything. But this is definitely a project worth tackling. It's so hard in here, and any of y'all that have watched my videos or kind of tracked what I do in Ashton Woods in regards to lots, you know, on streams in here, which Clifford's the biggest, and then Sawmill Run's the next biggest stream, and then the rest of them are, you know, very intermittent. But it's really hard to find a spot in here where you can be this close to the creek where you can see it and hear it and yet be out of the floodplain. So that's the real hook to this one. Keenan Shanholtz here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty on the inside of 2254 Ashton Woods Drive. And as you can see here, and I apologize for the lighting, it's tough sometimes, but very open, very modern. This cabin's 24 by 30, so that's 720 square foot on this level, and then the basement level. And then you have the loft upstairs, which is about 300 square feet. So a little bit over 1,700 square foot of living space in here total. On this main level, you just have this big open room, you know, and then the loft, you know, there's a bed up in the loft, and then there's a bed and a bath and like a workshop area in the basement. But this is a really, really cool. The kitchen is an IKEA kitchen. So it's modern, stainless, really, really chic looking. And as I pan around here, you get this really cool, this is like a Swedish wood stove. I mean, I think this thing costs them about 7,000 bucks. This thing's no joke. But you can heat with that, but then you also have the mini splits. So you have forced air, heat and cool. And then there's even those little registers there. You see, those are like electric heaters that they had in here before they installed the mini splits. But just check it out. And you can open up the windows. I can look through here right now, and I'm looking right there's the stream right there. But let me pan around here just a little bit. Kitchen's super cool. The appliances convey, the furnishings do not. Unless maybe you want to pay extra if the sellers are willing to part with any of that stuff. It's not included in the price. But let me walk you upstairs here real quick and just show you the loft. So obviously bed up here, just a sitting area, used as an office. Pretty much whatever you want. And then we'll go back down here and I'll show you the basement. Let you see this again. Pretty simple. And we'll go down into the basement here. So you got a drop ceiling in the basement, the forced concrete down here. The owner likes to work on motorcycles and stuff. So that's why you see like a tire track there on the concrete floor. But he's got a little workshop down here with some tools and stuff on this side. Pan around. See the pressure tank there for the well and the washer dryer, laundry sink. And then this really neat bathroom. That's a beautiful piece of wood right there. Then you just have a custom stand-up shower in here. And here's the bedroom downstairs. So, and it has its own mini split unit down here as well. But boy, does it feel good in here today. It's really cool in here right now, and it's really hot and humid outside. So I'm kind of taking my time a little bit, but there you go. Keenan Shanholtz here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty at 2254 Ashton Woods Drive. And I'm standing in Clifford Run. And it's June 15th today, so it's probably maybe a little low for this time of year. Just depends on how much rain you're getting, that sort of thing. But you can see where the rocks are here if that tells you how high it does get. But what I want to point out is right up there is the cabin. So that's how close to the stream you are. I mean, it's within earshot and within sight, you know, 24/7, 365, so long as it's got water in it. And Clifford Run is the biggest stream in Ashton Woods, and there's actually little minnows swimming around right up there in that pool right now. But this is about as close as you can get to a year-round stream without it being a year-round stream. I mean, in the dead of August, you know, September, you know, there's just going to be pools and puddles in here from place to place. But, you know, I'd call it an 8-month-a-year, or, well, probably more like 9-10-month-a-year stream. But also right here, you'll notice this used to be a place where the creek got forded in here. So there's a road here. And you can see, you know, there's kind of like a path that runs back through here this way. This is where they used to ford the creek back before it was Ashton Woods. But I don't have the plat in front of me, but I'm almost certain that even you own on both sides of the stream right in here. But what I will point out, and I do know, is if you look down there and you see that tree with the pink ribbons tied around of it, starting right there, then it's the center of the stream all the way down. That's a corner with the lot that these folks currently own, which I'm in the process of selling right now, and it's under contract. But that's where, this is where, you know, basically the two lots join, which would be, I guess, lot 30 and lot 2. But just wanted to point that out there, and I'll zoom back out here so I don't goof anybody up. But I tell you, from here all the way to the end of this property along this stream's a heck of a long ways. Like I said before, I'll measure it and put that measurement on the listing, exactly how many feet of frontage this thing does have on Clifford, but it is a ton.